Loddlenaut review. Starting off, we have at number 1, Story. In Loddlenaut, you play the role of an interstellar custodian sent to a planet called Gup-14 to clean up the mess left behind by the Guppy Corporation. As you explore and clean up the ocean of Gup-14, you'll learn more about the Guppy Corporation and some of the people who worked here. You'll also meet an adorable species called Loddles, who'll need your help and care so they can start to flourish again. You may also end up meeting many different types of Loddles as you make your way around Gup-14 and clean up the mess left behind by the Guppy Corporation. Second up, we have sound and sound design. The sound design of Loddlenaut is fairly soothing and very well done. It has a very chilled, sort of minimalist, ethereal soundtrack, and the sound effects for items and interactions are pleasing, muted, and blend very well with Loddlenaut's soundtrack, which is very nice as you'll be hearing a lot of these sounds throughout the different repeating interactions during any playthrough. Each area has its own unique track, which includes the open ocean between each area. You can also get the Loddles to sing up to 8 notes. You don't get to choose the notes per se, but it's still a fun little thing to do that can sound pretty nice. Third up, we have graphics and visual design. Loddlenaut has a retro, pixelated, simplistic look, which I think works very well with the adorable design of the player character, Loddles, and world environments. I feel that it also I feel the graphics and visual design also suit the fairly simple but very fun gameplay. When you start your playthrough, the ocean around you looks fairly murky and feels pretty imposing. At least it does for me, which may be because of my fear of the ocean. But as you continue your mission of cleaning up Gup-14, the oceans become a lot brighter and friendlier as well. Even with my fear of the ocean, I find this to be pretty relaxing. There are 6 unique biomes, and I would consider the open ocean between them all its own unique biome in a way as well. Gup-14 ends up looking like a completely different place after you finish cleaning each biome. It can be very pleasant to just go swimming around, taking in the design of each biome, now full of life and color. It can also be very nice seeing all the different Loddles thriving in the new, clean biomes. Fourth, we have controls. As you play through the beginning of the game, the controls are slowly introduced to you. They're fairly basic as there's no complex actions required in-game. You have movement and inventory, item bar, and tool wheel that all are very simple and easy to grasp. The movement having very simple navigational controls, and each menu having a very clear and simple user interface. Movement has additional directions of up and down as you are in the ocean and able to swim all over. During my playthroughs, I've had no trouble understanding the controls. I also haven't forgotten any of the controls after coming back to Loddlenaut after some time and playing quite a few other games, which will happen often to me. So it's pretty nice that it's just simple to pick up and play. And last, at number 5, we have gameplay. I would say Loddlenaut is mostly a cleanup type game in the same veins as the likes of Power Wash Simulator, Viscera Cleanup Detail, and Alba. The little bit of Loddlenaut that isn't about cleaning up is very reminiscent of creature collecting. There are quite a few different types of Loddles to see, and it depends on how you feed them, I'm pretty sure, to unlock. Cleanup of Gup-14 mostly consists of scanning for and picking up litter, as well as sucking up goop that covers most of the local flora of Gup-14. There are some points where you'll also need to vacuum up microplastics and ride a scrubber to clean up heavy goop on the ocean floor. You'll also have to figure out a way to clean the goop off of Loddles, as well as helping the first few you come across grow up. Loddles also have many different forms, and these are related to what that Loddle eats as it grows. There are many different local foods that grow around Gup-14 that you can feed to Loddles, as well as many cooking options to feed them. I personally still have not seen every type of Loddle, as I need to cook more foods to unlock the rest of the variants. I at least assume that cooked foods will also unlock unique variants. After you clean each of the 5 dirty biomes to a certain percentage, you'll be able to declare your mission complete and be granted the option to leave Gup-14, finishing the game's story. The gameplay is pretty basic, as it is mostly swimming around and cleaning, but it is still very fun and can be addicting. I finished the game during my first playthrough, which also included cleaning every biome to 100%. You also have the option to spend as much time as you'd like exploring or unlocking Loddles before you leave Gup-14. Be aware though, as you spend time on Gup-14 after the cleanup, litter and goop will still float around and occasionally dirty up the cleaned biomes, which, if left unchecked, the cleanliness of the biomes will continuously be lowered. for the end we will have some gameplay just so you can see the general idea of Loddlenaut.